What's going on, you guys? Salute to everybody in the building. Hope everybody is doing well. Hit that like button as you come on in. We're going to talk some boxing. We're going to talk about some of the latest news in the sport of boxing. It's looking like Saudi Arabia is interested in Terence Crawford's next fight. Where does this leave Arrow the Truth Big Fish Spence Jr.? Of course, we got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia coming up. And it seems like Devin Haney's already looking past Ryan Garcia. Israil Cruz versus Subriel Mateus. Should be a great fight if it was to ever happen. But will it happen when there's PBC involved? Will it happen? Salute to everybody in the building. Deontay Wilder comes out with another. Oh, man. And you guys know I love the Bronze Bomber. But this is getting ridiculous. We're going to talk about the latest reason why he lost his last fight against Joseph Parker. I mean, salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button. Tank Davis threatens a boxing fan. And, you know, Damone Daniels, salute. And I also may open up the panel to get you guys' thoughts on some of the recent news in the sport of boxing. I haven't opened up the panel in a little minute. And it's Saturday, and we may as well go ahead and open up the panel, get some more people up in here, hit that like button, and we get this conversation started. What's up, man? Sushi Fish is growing. Salute. GK Black, salute. Oh, yeah, Pereira Pereira versus Hill is next weekend. That's right. And speaking of MMA, in MMA news, Jon Jones is in trouble again. And it says Jon Jones issued a statement via Instagram responding to allegations of him threatening a drug test agent. Jon Jones. And it says, quote, Jon Jones, this is what he says. I want to address reports about me allegedly threatening a drug tester's life and taking a phone. I want to clarify that there is a video showing both drug testers leaving my home after the testing session, where we exchanged a high five and a hug. Although I was frustrated with the unprofessionalism and used profanity out of frustration, it ended friendly and amicably. Nothing threatening at all. I was actually celebrating a friend's birthday party at my home, and I actually believe it's perfectly normal to celebrate in the comfort of my own home. I must say, this particular tester behaved quite unprofessionally and even breached standard protocol along the HPPAA laws. Throughout my 20 years of being subjected to drug tests, I have never encountered such an incident with a DCO officer before. End quote. This is what Jon Jones has. I guess he got in trouble. Jon Jones stay in the news, man. No matter what it is, no matter what he do, he stays in the news, man. Jon Jones, man. I don't know. He's threatening drug testers and all this shit. And, you know, this is what Jon Jones is doing, man. So that's in MMA news, right? Since you brought up Pereira versus Hill, which is actually next weekend, UFC 300. It should be a great fight. I don't know. People seem to be underestimating Jamal Hill. They don't really like Jamal Hill. Everybody loves Alex Pereira. Pereira don't really got to say much. He's one of those dudes who's extremely stoic. They just like Pereira, you know, and they don't like Jamal Hill. And that's just what it is. Jamal Hill got to go out here and show that, you know, he's the real champion at 205. So, yeah, that's what's going on with the MMA. But, yeah, man, let's see what else we got. Tank Davis, man, he's coming for Two-Tone the Superstar. He's pretty popular on Twitter in the boxing community, boxing Twitter. And he says, I'm going to beat your fat ass when I catch you on my mama. Dude says, Errol Spence, you need to tune up. That Terence Crawford ass whooping wasn't a regular ass whooping, no Diddy. Go get with Deontay Davis matchmaker and get a soft touch respectfully. Oh, okay. So Tank says, I'm going to beat your fat ass when I catch you on my mama. So old boy Two-Tone said that Tank Davis, his matchmakers know how to match him up with some soft touches. And Tank Davis didn't like it and said, I'm going to beat your fat ass on my mama. So that's what Tank Davis had to say. Oh, also speaking of the lighter weight guys, Richards and Henderson got a fight coming up tonight. Nobody's really talking about it. Nobody really talked about it. But yeah, he got a fight coming up tonight. I don't know. Is I forgot who he's fighting. I forgot the guy's name, man. I mean, excuse me. Salute to everybody in the building. Man. Hit that like button, man. We just getting started, man. We really just getting started. We just talking about what's going on with boxing. Salute to Slat Tendency for the super chat. He says, I'm betting on Hill. Hill is a beast. He's a 5-1 underdog. I'll take that action all day. He's coming off Achilles surgery, calf kicks incoming, underdog. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look into that. I'm going to look into those odds. I know Pereira's going to be the favorite. He's a fan favorite as well. I'm looking to see what Jamal Hill could really do. Because I heard that he looked like that in real life. Got the dad bod and all that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Don't look like he's a fighter at all. So for whatever the case, he could fight. He was able to get the UFC 205 championship light heavyweight title. And we're gonna see that. That's gonna be a dope ass fight, man. I'm a big fan of Pereira, though. I think Pereira is one of the dopest fighters on the planet. And we're gonna see. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what Izzy has done to him. Did Izzy break his chin and all this other stuff? You know, because Jamal Hill can punch. Jamal Hill can fight too. He's kind of unpredictable. We go see, man. I don't know. Anything can happen. Yeah, he got that Fedor bod, bro. He got that Fedor bod. Hey, you say you haven't. Oh, yeah, we haven't seen Loyal to the Game. Yeah, man, we haven't seen him. I don't know, man. You know, the Spence thing was a huge. You got to understand how vicious that Spence loss was for a lot of those dudes, man. That was a huge, huge, huge blow. It was literally like they lost. They lost. Not only did Spence lose, but each and every one of his fans lost too, especially the diehard ones like LT. I damn near forgot his name. It's been so long. LT, Loyal to the Game. You know, those guys, they lost all their spirit. Now they may be around here lingering on different accounts, you know, stuff like that. But you got to understand, man, that was a hard loss. Errol Spence was a beloved fighter. People like Errol Spence. People love Errol Spence. So when he went up in there and got beat up by Crawford like that, they damn near got beat up. They damn near got beat up, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. You said you got Hill too. He's a monster. I'm gonna look into them odds, man. I don't know. I don't necessarily have a winner in that matchup, but I'm not sleeping on Hill at all. Yeah, Sean T. Yeah. Sean T is a good dude, man. I think they both could probably knock each other out. Yeah, Spence. What does this lead? I guess we're gonna talk about that a little later. But let's see, moving forward, man. Let's see what else happened. Oh man, come on, man. Y'all know your boy Bushido is a big Bronze Bomber fan over the years. This is not a good one, y'all. This is not a good one. This is not a good one. This is just not a good one at all. And y'all know I went through the glove gate, all that, right? But this is not. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, and I can't defend this in no shape, form, or fashion. But this is what I believe Malik Scott had to say. It says, I think Deontay has a killer instinct in him that you can't suppress. But I think he enjoyed Anuskria. I can't pronounce it. Sorry. I think that it possibly did not match the attitude needed in the ring because, like he said, it made him a bit content. It made him have an understanding of smaller and softer things in life. And if you're in that type of space, then violence is not a top priority. So come on, man. And salute the Boxing Wise on Instagram, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Come on, man. So you was in Inuyasha. You was in Inuyasha, and it made you content, bro. And it took away the killer edge that you once had, dog. Come on, man. Y'all know I love the Bronze Bomber. One of my favorite fighters. But this is terrible. Malik, you could have kept that one, dog. Inuyasha, bro. I'm sorry, I'm butchering the word, I know. I'm just calling it Inuyasha. Inuyasha, bro, made you content. It made you look at the smaller and peaceful things in life, the smaller things in life. And that wasn't the right mindset to have. And going to come on, man. What are we doing? Bro, you're almost 40 years old. You got a lot of money. You don't even got a box no more. You're waking up in silk sheets. Right? We hear about a lot of other things. That's what it is, dog. It ain't about no Inuyasha and none of that no more. The Bronze Bomber essentially has lost that fire. That's what it is. And I'm one of the biggest Wilder fans in the boxing, YouTube boxing community. And I'm telling you, he lost the fire, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with being in no Serenity or no Oasis or in the heavens. And none of that. It got something to do with him just being comfortable in life. Him being almost 40 years old, got everything he ever wanted, got a beautiful wife, right? All this, he's got everything. Able to take care of his daughter, all that. That's why. So all this stuff about him being in this particular location is the reason why he didn't have that killer edge needed that he normally has. And come on, man, that's it. We're going to see how my boy Wilder looks in the Big Bang Zhang fight that's coming up as well. Co-main event of the Dimitri Bivol, Arthur Beterbiev fight. Should be a good fight. Should be a good card. I don't know, man. Y'all know I love the Wilder, man, but we go see, man. He gonna need that killer instinct. I don't know if he gonna be able to bring that back at this point. As you get older, you lose it anyway, and it's kind of hard to just be like punching through. Like, do he have that still? Do he still have that? Could he bring that back? I don't know, man. Big Bang Zhang, he got something to prove too. Both guys got something to prove, and it's really essentially somewhat of a crossroads type of fight. So yeah, man, I think the winner's gonna continue to on their road up to the top of the mountain, and the loser's gonna continue to fall all the way down and possibly plummet and stay there. So yeah, man, that's what what's going on with my boy Wilder, man, and he got a big fight with Big Bang Zhang. That should be good. They both lost to Joseph Parker, so yeah, man, this is really a crossroads type of fight, man. Crazy. Yeah, man, I see you, Freedom Ty. Right. Yeah, I know, man. We talked about it, man. We talked about it. Yeah, if Wilder sleeps Big Bang, he's back in the business. Because let's be honest, we got to be fair. That's that quote I shared from James Toney. This is something that I always lived by ever since. Just whatever. I don't care about the losses. Y'all heard me say that many times. I don't care about losses, bro. I don't care about none of that. It's what you do when you come back. And if Wilder comes back and knocks out Big Bang, I think he's back in business. This is the heavyweight division, man. Them dudes, everybody's gonna beat each other. That's what I've come to learn. It's gonna beat. Everybody's gonna be able to beat each other. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens with Fury and Usyk as well. We'll see what happens with that fight and who's gonna become the undisputed heavyweight champion. Yeah, I just want to see him mix it up, Falcon. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. Salute to everybody that's in the building this evening. Terence Crawford may have his next opponent, man. Saudi Arabia might be interested. We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, man. Can't keep a good brother down, man. Can't do it. I know there's some other stuff though. It was some other stuff in boxing. Oh, let's talk about Tank real quick, man. Tank. Yeah. Tank Davis, man. What do y'all think about Tank, man? He looking real skinny. You know, I did the video on it. He looking real skinny going into this fight with Frank. He looked real skinny. I don't necessarily think that's a good thing. Him being that small going into the fight this early. You know what I'm saying? That fight's in June. He's in June, late June. And he's already looking like he's about 130 pounds. And the fight is at 135. I don't think that's a
Finish. Would
he looked real skinny. And a lot of fans question when he still have his power. That power that he has when he looking so damn skinny. I don't know, man. What do you guys think about Tank? You said it's Tank fasting for Ramadan. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. This is what somebody mentioned. Is Tank Davis fasting for Ramadan? He could possibly be, bro. His name is Abdul Wahid. And he could be fasting for Ramadan. So that could be what's going on with Tank and why he looks so thin going into this fight with Frank. Devin Haney said, man, look, I can't do it for Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney said, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? But Tank Davis, he might be doing it. I know Kyrie Irving was playing basketball during Ramadan. It was just, it's tough. So that could possibly be it. Tank could be doing Ramadan and fasting and all that. But he looks real small, like fight week ready. Actually, he looks just real frail altogether. And I don't know, man. This fight with Frank could be interesting, y'all. It could be real interesting, this fight with Frank the Ghost Martin. I'm not sleeping on Frank at all. He looked good. He looked bad against Artem Hanunian. I know I said his name wrong. I know he looked bad in that fight, but that don't mean he won't look bad. That won't mean he won't look good in the fight against Tank Davis. Because Frank Martin looks like he's going to be the stronger dude, the bigger dude, all that. All that. Did Tank Davis, could this be a cherry pick going wrong? I don't know, man. I don't like the way Tank looking. This early going into the fight, he looks way too small. You said, is Frank too muscular? That's a good question too. Is Frank too muscular? He might be. Frank might be. He might be. I think about that. He got a lot of muscle on him. That might just be how his build is. He's a short, stocky dude. You know what I'm saying? He probably a shorter, stockier dude. If he is lifting weights and shit, he needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to lift weights and box. I don't really. I mean, you could lift some weights, but not like crazy to where you be bulking up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't equal like real power and shit. You could be a muscular dude and be. Timothy Bradley had all kinds of muscles, and he couldn't bust the grape. And much love to Timothy Bradley, but he wasn't the biggest puncher. You know what I'm saying? Look like he could punch through a wall, but nah, the muscles don't equal punching power, bro. They just don't. Salute to D Lucky for the super chat. He said, "Salute, Bud. Salute. Bud is too skilled not to be invested in. People been running, but can't for too long. He is getting in position." Yeah, that's right, bro. We go talk about it, man. We go talk about it in more detail, and I'm gonna also open up the panel in a little bit. We go talk about it because they can't keep Bud down, bro. It's almost like I said, like we was talking during the Spence Crawford saga part 2. It was like a tit for tat back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It was like one guy had the momentum, then Spence, then Crawford, then Spence. It was a back and forth thing for a long time. But right now it's looking like Crawford has more options than Spence. That's just what it's looking like. What is Spence's options? Because Crawford has belts and sanction bodies. I'm going to make shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I think Frank Martin, though, back to that real quick. I think Frank Martin is going to be he's going to be way bigger than Tank, bro. He's going to be way bigger than Tank. Look how big he looks right here. You know what I'm saying? And Frank Martin, he also got a big ass head. You know what I'm saying? They both got big ass heads, but Frank Martin got a big ass head too. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see how strong his chin is because Tank can punch. But will Tank still have that power if he's fucking weight drained? He's looking skinny as hell now, so imagine how he'll look by fight week if he's not on weight already. You know what I'm saying? So we go see, man. We go see how Tank Davis. We go see. I don't know. Frank Martin is going to be the fastest guy he's fought. One of the, like this is a real fight. Like this, they ain't promoting it like that for whatever reason. You ain't hearing nobody. There ain't no promoter. You know what I'm saying? Tank ain't out here doing nothing. And Frank, he ain't gonna say nothing. He the ghost. You ain't gonna see him. But this is actually a really fucking good matchup. And this is probably Tank's toughest fight, in my opinion, on paper, period. I don't care about no Hector Garcia. I like Hector Garcia, but I'm saying, like, those guys was like 130 dudes, like little dudes. Like real little dudes. Frank is a little dude, but he a little big dude. You know what I'm saying? He a big little dude. And he got speed. He got some really good fucking just natural ability. The most naturally gifted fighter Tank has fought is Frank Martin. And he's going to be one of the biggest, too. Outside of weight drained Barrios, fresh Frank, a fresh motivated Frank is going to be pretty dangerous. But we go see. Yeah, I'm surprised Tank took the fight too, man. That's why I got to take my hat off to him. He don't necessarily fight brothers. He don't. But he had to end that stereotype. Like, look, I do fight brothers. I'm fighting Frank. He's one of the best black fighters in the lighter weight divisions. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hold up, man. Let's see what's going on with Devin real quick, man. Devin and Ryan. Devin seems like he's all business. Like he's all business. Devin seemed like he's all business for this fight. Let's see. Hold up.
Future unifying fight for you? Of course. That's a fight that that interests me. That that I feel like I can get up for. Yeah, no, definitely. Once I'm victorious, but on April 20th, then we can explore that fight.
How could you hate Devin though? For the people that hate Dev, he's well spoken and shit. He's polite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he has an edginess to him, like most of us. But for the most part, he's real polite and shit. You know what I'm saying? This is about Pitbull. So Devin is looking for the smoke, by the way. We got to talk about Devin. He's looking for the smoke. He's looking to unify the division. And I say that's a good idea. Stay at 140 for a little while. Let things play out at 147 with Boots, because that's going to be Boots' division. Once Crawford fully moves to 154, it's going to be Boots' weight class. You could go ahead and set up shop at 140 and start collecting those belts. And there's a lot of credible clout at 140. We got Israil and we got the Pitbull. They both got belts, and they both some pretty dangerous fighters. So yeah, it's a lot of good smoke for 140 at Devin. And we go see, man. I think Devin will fight all them dudes.
Overall feelings of Rolly. He looked good. Can't good things. Just thoughts about how Pitbull looked against Rolly, and just overall feelings of Rolly. He looked good. Can't say anything bad. He fought a great fight. He did everything that he said he was going to do. And Rolly definitely showed heart, though. You got to take your hat off to him. He showed heart. He showed, resilience. He got hurt, kept fighting, got hurt again, kept fighting. He could have quit when I was asking him if he wanted to stop the fight. He said he wanted to keep fighting. So I take my hat off to him. His thoughts about how Pitbull.
And in the past, Devin and Rolly had some back and forth, and Rolly got real nasty to Devin, but Devin took the high road. This is why I said, why do people hate Devin Haney? How's the kid a clown? He could have sat there and shitted on Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody like Saunders would have done. You know what I'm saying? Some of these other assholes in boxing that these dudes praise. But Devin Haney gets called a clown. You know what I'm saying? For just taking a high road against one of his nemesis, his most nastiest nemesis in Rolando Romero, who got his molly whopped. You know what I'm saying? He's going to beat the shit out of Ryan. There's just no doubt about it. He may even stop Ryan. Let's see what's this. Salute to Fight Hub TV.
You better be concerned. You better be concerned. What's going to be the punch that ends it, Devin?
So, come on.
Which one, Oscar?
He's got all of them. He's got all of them. He got everything. He got all of them. He got everything.
Scotty, Devin. Scotty from Ryan.
I've always said you've had the best IQ in boxing.
Look at Oscar. I always said you had the best IQ in boxing.
Oscar, are you the new mole? Absolutely. You don't need them all. You don't need them all. We know all about Ryan Garcia.
One more time. I don't play this game.
I'm gonna say this about this fight with Devin and Ryan. Devin needs the knockout. 100%. He needs to get the knockout in that fight. Oh, you say you think it'd be a Mayweather-Gatti performance? It might be. But I think Devin needs to get the stoppage. I'm not gonna say a flat-out knockout, but he needs to get the stoppage. Like 100%. He has to get the stoppage. Knocking out Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia, he's gonna bring a lot of eyes to the fight. You gotta knock him out, bro. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ivan Lopez? I see you in the building. Marvin Terrell, salute. Falcon, salute. Yeah, you gotta knock him out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Johnson, salute. Oh, you said Gary Antoine was on Blue Blood and he said he wants Mateus. Hey, where is Gary Antoine? Why isn't he in the mix? We talk about all these 140 pounders. Gary Antoine kind of been like up there before a lot of these guys we've been talking, and now they just kind of just like, where's Gary Antoine? It's like they trampled him and he's under him. And he's like, hey, I'm under here. Wait. Like, where's he at? You know what I'm saying? Why he ain't getting none of these fights? Why he can't get none of these matchups, man? Why he can't get in the mix? I thought he was at the top of the division at 140. Why he can't get no fights, man? What's up, Dragon Leg? I see you in the building. Yeah, Devin is moving like a real champion, bro. That's why I don't understand the Devin Haney hate. Devin Haney is what we really wanted for the next generations to follow after Floyd and Bud Crawford. And Devin Haney is that guy that's showing us. I mean, Shakur is likely going to be that guy too. He just needs a better opportunity, better fights. But Devin Haney is actually out here really making shit happen. You said the Russells are blackballed by PBC. That's what it looks like, bro. Like the Russells don't go for no shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't go for no bullshit. They all seem like no nonsense type brothers. They ain't playing no shit. You know what I'm saying? Like militant, they ain't playing no games. Like they would be Black Panther type dudes if they was around back in those days. They would legit 100% be those dudes. They ain't playing no shit. I don't know. It seemed like they just blackballed from boxing. You know what I'm saying? It just seemed like the Russells are blackballed from boxing for whatever reason. Really talented family of fighters. And it's just for whatever reason, it's just that's why I was telling you guys, you could be a great fighter, talented, amateur standout, but if you don't have like, I'm not saying he didn't have the right people with him, but for whatever reason, Gary Russell, Big Bro, and Antoine, their careers ain't moving like they should be moving. You know what I'm saying? They just not. Maybe they should have signed with Top Rank. At least Top Rank keep guys busy. You know what I'm saying? At least they'll keep you busy. At least Eddie Hearn to find somebody they can build out of the lab for you to beat up on. You know what I'm saying? At least that. You know what I'm saying? They knocked Boo Boo for signing with Matchroom when he first went over there to get all the work, even though he couldn't get no work. But Eddie Hearn, what he did do was make him a lot of money, and he was staying busy. He stayed busy. You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't have he couldn't get the names to fight Boo Boo. You said Pitbull is food at 140? I think Pitbull looked really good at 140, bro. He looked strong. I was surprised at how strong he was at 140. And I bet you Rolly was too. Pitbull was he was like a legit Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? His shoulders looked bigger. He looked strong. He was walking through everything. Rolly couldn't put a dent in dude. You know what I'm saying? Pitbull looked like he could fight at 140. I'm not saying he'll beat everybody or no shit like that, but he looked good in that fight against Rolando. I'll tell you that. Yeah, Pitbull is a dog, bro. He's a dog, bro. Like he don't go backwards, bro. He's coming. He don't care what you got, bro. He looked it bad in that fight against Giovanni Cabrera. And Cabrera, I felt like fought like an idiot to a degree. But other than that, man, Pitbull is all go. If you want to see action nonstop and just this dude's gonna come and he's not you Pitbull Cruz. He's gonna keep coming. He don't care if you could punch. He don't care if you fast. He don't care about none of that. He's gonna keep coming forward. He's a true juggernaut of boxing, Pitbull Cruz. And he got a fucking chin on him, bro. He got a really good ass chin on him. Because he's not gonna be no defensive wizard. So if you're looking for the dude to be slick like Floyd, that's not Pitbull, bro. He's gonna eat a shot to keep coming forward, to take that, to keep taking that foot forward. He's gonna take that shot with that hard high guard. You go have to damn near have a cannon to breakthrough. So I mean, yeah, he leaves himself open. He has no jab, none of that. But what he did show was really good timing in that fight against Romero. Really, really good timing with those hooks, those looping hooks. He was just really good timing. Really, really, really exciting fighter, Pitbull Cruz. Really exciting. I thought Rolando Romero was going to win, but Pitbull proved me wrong. Pitbull proved me way wrong. But yeah, man. Other than that, yeah. So they saying real quick, before we talk about Bud, man. I heard that fight flop, man. According to Slick Rick Glacier, man. He's the numbers guy, one of the numbers dudes, one of the OG number dudes in boxing. And he says many asking about the Fundora Tszyu pay-per-view numbers. It seems as if Amazon and PPC are hiding the number. Which in reality is it's so low is an embarrassment. My source that I have gotten the pay-per-view numbers from since July 2004, an LA-based entertainment attorney saying it probably set an all-time low. Who was buying that? Even the PBC operators who float those phony high pay-per-view numbers are completely silent on this one. I believe it completely tanked on pay-per-view. Like way under 50,000 buys. Damn. He said that fight got 7,000 buys. Not a good sign for the floundering PBC. Artistically, it was a very good show, but financially, it was an absolute disaster. That's what Rick Glacier had to say. Now, for those who don't know Rick Glacier, he's one may say he's a guy who really just don't like PBC. But a lot of stuff that he do say do be true. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like him or not, you know what I'm saying? He puts out all the nasty stuff, you know, and he seems to know people with the numbers, almost like Dan Rayfield. He's a numbers guy. And way under 50,000 sounds about damn near right. You know what I'm saying? Under 50,000 sounds about right. No, who was go buy that fight, bro? It may have did about 80, 90 with Keith. Who was going to buy it with Fundora, bro? He just got knocked out his last fight. Last minute replacements, a new pay-per-view on a new app. I mean, new platform and shit. Who was buying that shit, man? That shit should have been free as hell. That would have been a smart move. But they ain't got no, I don't know. They don't got no money, apparently, to pay these fighters like that. I've been saying for years, the smart move would be to put them on TV so people can see these dudes. Get an emotional investment in these fighters. Oh, I like that guy. I want to see him again. Oh, damn, his next fight, pay-per-view. Oh, he's fighting people. They're going to pay for it. Because they got to develop an investment in the fighter, man. They seen these guys like, who the fuck is Tim Tszyu? Who is Fundora, this big goofy looking? Like, come on, man. I'm looking at it from a casual fan's perspective. Like, who is these? Yeah, I like fights, but who is these goofy looking mo? You got to show these dudes on, find a way to show the fighters to where people ain't got to pay to see them all the time. Because unless they like Crawford, Canelo, Spence, or somebody like that, they're not going to really be looking to pay for these dudes like that, bro. They're not. That's just the reality of it. I'm not knocking these dudes, saying they not draws or nothing crazy. Nah, man, pay-per-view is just a hard sell. Pay-per-view is a hard sell. I've been saying that shit for years. It's a hard sell. I don't care who you is. Canelo did 350 with John Ryder. Nobody wants to see him fight that guy. the other 75,000 that streamed it, you know what I'm saying? 750,000 that streamed it. I'm not surprised if it did bad. The Fundora Tszyu fight. I'm not surprised. Under 150,000. It's probably got about 7,000. You know what I'm saying? It probably got about 7,000. I mean, come on, man. Y'all can't keep forcing fans to keep paying with inflation and everything, and y'all got us paying $80 for a come on, man. That shit screams hardcore fan only. It screams it. I can see if it was $20 or something. But come on, man. You didn't make no money on pay-per-views, bro. But Tszyu got paid what he was supposed to get paid for his TV deal over there in Australia. $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Tszyu go get paid what he go get paid. But Fundora, is the Mexican fans really behind Fundora like that right now? To where he's a mega star? Nah, I don't think so. Not yet. So yeah, I expected it to do bad. I didn't expect it to do good, man. I didn't expect it to do good. And segueing to the guys that was supposed to be fighting Sebastian Fundora and Tszyu. Now that whole situation has been botched. It's been put on hold. It don't look like shit happening with it. It don't look like nothing's happening with it. But apparently, Crawford has Saudi Arabia support. It says, looking forward to his excellency at Turki Al-Shiki for his first U.S. invasion with Crawford. We all know Bud Fundora ain't happening. Damn. Not for nothing, Errol was on the ring last Saturday after the fight. Then it says it's great. Terence Crawford has Saudi support. Is definitely the number 2 or number 1 pound for pound for some fighter in the world. Israil Madrimov emerging as the front-runner rival for his debut at 154. Solid match. Looking forward. So this could be a WBO WBA unification fight for Terence Crawford. I guess Fundora and them vacate that damn belt, man. I guess Fundora vacated the belt. Or is vacating the belt. And WBO is already making moves. So Crawford's going to be fighting this dude, man. Right? He could possibly be fighting this guy, man. He's going to receive a lot of heat for it. Dude is 10-0 with 7 knockouts. 29 years old. His name is Israil the Dream Madrimov. I'm sorry if I butchered it. I need to hear it first, right? His height is 5'8.5", 68.5 inch reach. Orthodox. He's actually fighting out of Indo, California. But he was born in Uzbekistan. Kyiv, Uzbekistan. Jesus Christ, I'm having a hard time saying these European words. Yeah, yeah, I think that's yeah. So this is the guy right here, man. I don't know nothing about him, so don't ask. You know what I'm saying? But this is him. Let's see. Israil Madrimov. Okay. Oh, you said dude has 400 plus amateur fights and is that okay? WBA champ. See, this is why I like. Salute to you, Miss KMO 504. Yeah, he's good. Okay. See, I'm not too familiar with him. You know what I'm saying? But by you guys in the chat giving insight about him, then people that's viewing later on replay can kind of okay, and not they hear it too. So he had over 400 plus amateur fights, so he knows what he's doing. This is probably why he got so few fights too, by the way. 10-7. I knew that didn't tell the true story of this guy. I just knew it did. 10-7, he's a champion already. He must got a lot. He must be some type of amateur standout or something. Oh, but yeah, this is what this does, though. Crawford's in position, man. Bud Crawford's in position. Bud Crawford will always be in position, man. The Saudis has taken interest in his next fight. And that's good for Bud because Errol Spence and them, and they tried to steal his fight from they tried to steal the Fundora Tszyu fight. It looks like neither one of them go get it now. Now, what does this leave Errol Spence? What does this leave Errol Spence? He ain't got no fight. He ain't got no trainer. You see, you don't see a series of videos on the internet saying, he ain't got no fight. No, you don't see that. But when Bud Crawford sits around for 3 months, where he go fight? Where he go? He ain't got no fight. But now Errol Spence look like he ain't got no fight. Where's the Errol Spence teasing videos at now? You don't see him, man. Nobody cares, man. It's unfortunate that this dude ain't getting no fight. It's unfortunate. But this is what happens. What Bud ordered, WBO, is going to make sure Bud Crawford stays in position. They're going to make sure. And now he still may be getting a unification fight, and he still may hold half the chips at 154 pounds. So if you want any kind of smoke, you go have to see Bud anyway now. This is what this is telling me. So if Fundora vacating the belt was the worst case scenario for Errol Spence and everybody else. And it looks kind of cowardly, too. It looks bad for Fundora. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. It looks bad for everybody else. You said Spence should fight Thurman. Nah, he ain't going to fight Thurman. He said, nah. He don't want to fight Thurman, man. You said Madrimov caught out Jamel with 8 fights. I thought Bakaram was supposed to fight Jamel too. Yeah, you see Bud always in the gym. He's training with the young dudes. He's an OG training with the young dudes now. It's not going to be too many guys that Bud going to be in the ring with that's older than him now. Outside the coaches and shit. Yeah, Spence needs to fight somebody, anybody. Yeah, that's right. How come? That's what I said. The pressures, they don't hold Spence to that same standard. Spence is able to sit out and go on vacation and not be in a gym. Spence should fight Brian. What's his name? Not Colque, not Jack Colque, but Brian. Not Mendoza. Castano. He should go ahead and fight Brian Castano or something. Why not fight him? Or wait for Thurman to come back. See how bad Thurman really wanted. No tune-up. Come on. Nah, Spence don't want to fight Thurman either. I don't think Spence really believed he could beat Thurman, though, honestly. I think that's part of it, too. I don't think Spence truly believed he could beat Thurman. Thurman got a really good style for him. You said Spence could fight Lubin. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. You said that guy that beat Mendoza would destroy Spence. Yeah, Spence, he has to be pretty selective, I think, at 154 pounds. He has to be pretty selective. I don't think he can just go up there and fight anybody. Oh, you said Jack Colque, the IBF champion now? Oh, shit, he beat that Bakaram dude. Damn. At 38 years old, Jack Colque became an IBF champion. Beating Bakaram. Bakaram was waiting for 4 years. Bakaram. He was waiting 4 years to get his shot. Because Jamel Charlo was bullshitting all those years. He waited 4 years. And this is what happens. He loses to the old man. But he lost in Germany, too. I don't know why that fight was in Germany. I question why that was that fight in Germany. You fighting a German dude in Germany. And you a relatively unknown fighter in the boxing world in general. And you about to fight. Come on, man. If you didn't knock this dude out, you was definitely gonna lose. You said Spence might be the new Broner. Yeah, man, we don't know what Spence got. We have no clue. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what Spence got. We ain't seen him training. We ain't seen him hit no pads. We ain't seen him do nothing. He ain't got no trainer right now. There's no viral videos of series of videos of Errol Spence and his trainer and what he go do. There ain't none of that. But when it's Bud, wait, let's see when it's Bud. Oh man, everybody talking about it. What's this?
To help build his brand. That's why we needed Crawford versus Boots. We needed the world licking their chops to want Crawford to fight their guy. He had to stay relevant. But when he beat Errol Spence, he got in silk pajamas. And he said, F the fans. I want Canelo. I want the big fights.
Man, get up out of here. So he's still on the whole Boots thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, every time Showbiz guys seem like have a video about Crawford like every day. And he really seemed to believe that the Boots fight is the fight that is not. The Boots fan is a hardcore fans fight. But in the grand scheme of things, for a 36-year-old Crawford who's looking for the more lucrative fights, Boots ain't it. He's not it. You know what I'm saying? And then what does he bring into the table? A belt they took away. You know what I'm saying? A belt that they took away from him. Why? Because he was dealing with Errol Spence. Errol Spence acted like he was hurt. They end up stripping Crawford and giving it straight to Boots instead of just actually mandating the fight. And if they did try to mandate the fight, well, they knew Crawford was in negotiations with Spence because they had a contract obligation with the rematch. So it's a bunch of fucking foolishness when it comes to that. This is what Bozy had to say. Let's see. Salute to my boy.
Speaking of Spence, everybody's talking about him possibly parting ways with his trainer, Derek James. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. Now, you got your son Geronis at 47. Right. Spence is moving to 154. Right. Is that something that you would be interested in?
What's that?
Train Errol Spence.
Oh, I would love to train Errol Spence, man. You know what I mean? I already put the message out already. You know what I mean? Spence, come see me, man. You know you my man. You know what I mean? I got something for you, man. You know what I mean? We get this shit right and get them titles back. You know what I mean?
What,
you know?
What do you feel like you'll add to?
You heard that? Bozy said he wants to train Spence. Bozy said he wants to train him. I don't know.
The Errol Spence's game.
Well, Errol Spence is a great fighter, man. All I would put into him mostly with that defense technique that I do. Mm-hmm. Working on defense and change the style up a little bit, more. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. Matter of fact, I wouldn't change nothing that he's doing now. I would add on. That's what I would do. Add on my stuff to what he already know, and I think he'd be a spectacular fighter.
Is that a mistake?
Salute to YSM Sports Media. That's what Bozy had to say. He said he's looking to train Errol Spence. Well, he'd be interested in training Spence.
Like we always do.
Was there anything you saw in his performance tonight that made you think, okay, I'm going to have to watch out for that?
I think he learned from his mistakes. He's a little bit more settled. He was using his distance. So I think he did pretty good.
Okay, and Sebastian, obviously I know you've seen Errol fight. What are your thoughts on a fight between you and him?
I think it'll be great. You know, he's one of the greats right now. He's one of the pound for pound. So if I can fight him and get a win off of him, it'll be good history for me again.
Well, maybe we'll see it this year. Thank you guys both.
Pretty good height.
So yeah, I mean, that's the last time we saw him. I don't know, man. I don't know. You said it's too late in the game to add anything for Errol. I don't know, man. You say you trying to see EJ versus Terence Crawford again. Nah, EJ don't want that fight, man. I don't think EJ want that fight. EJ's gonna move up to 154 pounds, and I don't know what the hell he gonna do. I don't know what he gonna do, bro. But all I do know is that the Saudis are interested in Terence Crawford's next fight. And this is the guy right here. You know what I'm saying? WBA super welterweight champion Israil Madrimov. It should be, I don't know. This is just the word on the street. I'm not saying this is exactly what's happening. Ooh, excuse me, but this is what they're talking about. And that could be an opportunity for Crawford. Because I believe this guy's last fight was in Saudi Arabia. So they'll be glad to welcome Terence Crawford to Saudi Arabia. And what better way to welcome him than a unification fight with this dude, Israil Madrimov, who's a Muslim. I believe he's a Muslim too, if I'm not mistaken. Is he? I think he is. I think I might be getting mixed up with the Bakaram dude, but yeah. You said, who is this? I think when they stripped Jamel Charlo, he fought for the vacant belt, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, damn. This him right here. That's the dude, Israil Madrimov. Yeah, he mollywopped this dude. Look at this punch, though. Look at him. Look at this. What is this? Tapped him right there. Smack. Looking like Tony Harrison. And yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's him. Wait, is that him? No, wait. Wait. No, that's not him. I take that back. That's his boy. I don't know who it is. This is his boy. His boy got some funny, funky looking shit going on. That's not him. My bad. But yeah, this is him right here. WBA champion, 154 pounds. I don't know. Yeah, that's not Madara. My bad. That was one of his homeboys. You said Madara been fighting on the zone for years now, bro. I ain't seen him. I ain't never seen him, dog. You said he won a WBC belt? You mean the WBA? Let me see if I can find some of his highlights real quick. I ain't never seen him, man. I was thinking that funky fighting dude was him, but it wasn't. Wait, you lied, dude. You lied. Jack Holke didn't beat that dude. Jack Holke got fucking stopped, bro. Jack Holke got stopped. And now the new IBF champion at 154 pounds is Bakram Maturilev. So, yeah, now we're starting to see who these champions are at 154 pounds. It's total far cry from what it used to be, even a couple of years ago. So, a whole bunch of dudes we never seen before. A whole bunch of dudes we never seen before. Israil Madrimov. Yeah, I know I'm saying his name wrong, but all right, let's see what this dude got. He seemed like a brawler. Holy shit. He could flip in every damn thing. Mm-hmm. They make for it. This is him again. Holy shit. Look at him. Look. Yeah. His signature backflip.
Frank Rojas in the second round.
He has no jab. So that's the guy that Bud Crawford could possibly be fighting next, man. Israil Madrimov. It's a good fight for Bud at 154 pounds in new weight class. A dude that's gonna be punching, a dude that's gonna come to fight, and dude really with nothing to lose. But I expect Bud Crawford to still win the fight. You said tailor made? Hey. He got some athleticism to him. He can hit backwards flips and shit. How many of y'all can hit a backwards flip right now? Yeah, Madrimov is WBA champ. But they go pay Bud good money to get in there with this dude. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. They go pay Bud good money, especially if it's in Saudi Arabia. You said Terence Crawford is about to demolish and smash him. Easy work, but it's not his fault. I think he shouldn't have been so stubborn. Who? Because it's looking to me like he may be getting a fight, and what is Spence getting? You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and open up the panel for a little bit. Let's see. There's the link. We go see what happens, man. Because I mean, apparently Fundora vacated the belt. That's kind of whack, but they already told us that's what they was gonna do because they don't want to be forced to do anything. They fight Tim Tszyu, and Tim Tszyu may go up in there and beat his ass and shit. What's going on, Damone Daniels?
What's up, Shido?
What's good?
Hey, man, that dude look like he easy work, man. Bud gonna stop him in under 6, man.
Yeah, I think so.
He don't got no jab. He look off balance. It's gonna be if they fighting for 2 belts, Bud getting ready to be unified, man. It's I mean every fighter got a puncher's chance, but that guy getting stopped. He'll be number 12.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think about the Fundora's manager or promoter saying that Bud was boring? And
oh, he actually said that. No way he said that.
yeah, he said that. I heard it. I saw the interview. He said Bud was a boring fighter like Devin Haney, and he's not exciting. And then the boxing voice was like, whoa, what do you mean by that? He got like 11 knockouts, and he was saying outside the ring. Well, I'm like, we don't hear from Errol. Errol's not exciting.
We don't hear from Errol. We don't hear from Fundora. We don't hear from him. We see Terence more than we see all these dudes, bro.
They don't want to fight, man. They don't want to fight, man. He talking, why can't you negotiate? And I never heard of a broken nose taking 6 months to heal.
They don't want to fight. That's why they vacate the belt.
Oh, they did vacate it?
I mean, this is what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know for sure 100% is it vacated, but this is what they're saying. You said Scamson. He called him Scamson.
Yeah, you need to get him a little Tupac. What they call it? The little voiceovers, man. He's scared, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
I've never seen this so hard for somebody to get the top guy in fight boxing to get a fight, man. Nobody. I mean, he moving up in weight, and these guys still don't want no parts of him.
Nah, I mean, because he is hard work.
Canelo done ran for the hills. It seemed like PBC trying to put David Benavidez on him, talking about he'll fight Bud. Come on, David. Come on, man. Did you see the interview with David Benavidez when he said that he can't take the fights in Saudi because I guess it's in his contract where Al Heyman blocking the fights for him to fight anybody else?
Yeah, I heard about that. So he really did say that, huh?
Yeah, he said that. I seen the interview. He said he can't fight anywhere but PBC because Al Heyman won't allow it. He didn't say his name because you can't even say Al Heyman's name. He just, he's talking about Al Heyman. He said, I'm not even allowed to say his name. I'm like, what kind of? Why did he re-up with them?
Now, the narrative was early on that PBC fighters can do whatever they want to do. They can go here, they can go there, they can go anywhere and get fights. Now all of a sudden, we hearing that Benavidez can't do nothing. Like, what kind of shit is that?
They protecting Canelo. I think they're protecting Canelo, and I believe they want Errol to get a belt so they can give Errol to Canelo. I think that's the fight that PBC want. They want Errol to fight Canelo, man. I could see it. That's why they pushing for this belt so you can show that Errol's back. You know what I mean? He on a he a champion at a different weight class, and they're gonna try to serve him up to Canelo. Canelo will take that fight with Errol.
Mm-hmm.
He'll hop on that in a heartbeat. He really wants Jamal, but the Charlos is done, man. They done.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, both. I think they done.
But you heard it here first. They're gonna try to serve Errol up to Canelo. I promise you, it's gonna be conversation.
What's up, Jessica? I see you in the building. Hey, I just made you a mod too. So yeah, congratulations. I made you a mod to the dojo. Salute to La Jessica in the building.
So yeah, man. I just think that PBC, man, they trying to freeze Bud out because he won't commit to him, man. And who would want to commit to PBC at this point?
I mean, you commit to them, you may be sitting too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you may be sitting.
Like, where's Gary Antoine Russell Jr.? Is he still active? I mean, I don't.
His last fight was Postal.
No. I mean, Gary Russell Jr., not Antoine. Gary Russell Jr.
Shit.
About 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah. What's the guy name? The guy he fought.
The one he lost the title to with the hurt shoulder.
Yeah. I've got his name. The little Naruto character.
Where's Boots, man? Everybody speaks for Boots, but Boots. Where is he at, man? Why we don't hear from Boots himself, man? He don't do no interviews. He the king of hitting the mitts and the pads. Where is he, man? He's invisible, man. I think he's the worst promoted guy in boxing, man.
He's training for this guy right here.
Who?
Cody. That's his next opponent.
Come on, man.
The dude look like Caleb Plant getting dropped.
God is tailor made for him, man. I'm tired of Boots fighting these 140 pounders. I'm sick of him fighting these guys we don't know. Why don't he move up to 154 where all the smoke is?
Oh yeah, he got a gift decision. It's Cody Crowd. This is Boots' next opponent right here. This guy is super tailor made for Boots.
Like, he can move up to 154. She don't get plenty of good fights. It's good work at 54. That's probably one of the best divisions in boxing right now. But he want to sit with 147 and squeeze down and fight these no-name guys. You know, and my thing is, if he really wanted to fight Bud, he could have said, "No, I don't want you to hand me the title. I want you to mandate Bud to fight me after the Errol. If I'd have waited it out, man. If you really wanted to fight, you could have forced Bud to say no."
I'm surprised. I just question why the IBF didn't force that a fight instead of just taking the belt away and just giving it to Crawford instead of forcing a fight.
Because it seemed like Boots and I'm just happy with the belt, which it really don't mean. The belt don't mean. I mean, it didn't increase his status or anything to me.
Right.
What did it do for him?
You said Brian Norman Jr. fighting Giovanni now, right now? I thought Brian Norman, he just fought.
Hello?
Yeah, Brian Norman just fought.
You there, Shido?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I'm just checking and see everybody in the building. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. You said it's Crawford versus Israil real. No, but this is just what they're saying right now. It's not nothing set in stone or anything, but this is just what this says here. Barbosa box. Looking forward to His Excellency at Turkey Al-Ashiki first U.S. invasion with Crawford. We all know Bud Fundora ain't happening. Not for nothing. Errol was on the ring last Saturday after the fight. That actually will be a good idea for Errol to be able to go over there and make a lot of money too. But Al Heyman, apparently he won't let him do it. Then he says his great Terence Crawford has Saudi support. He is definitely number 2 or the number 1 for some pound fighter in the world. Israil Madrimov emerging as the front runner rival for his debut at 154. Solid match. Looking forward. So this might be what's next for Bud, you guys. It might be. I'm not saying this is what it is, but this is what it's looking like.
Yeah, where's Jamel? Well, Mel probably he done too, man. I don't know these guys, man. These PBC guys, man. They fight once every year and a half.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Jamel done. I think Jamel and Jamal is pretty much done. When we get in the ring, they're not going to be the same guys that we.
Because Jamel's the Ring Magazine champ because he didn't actually lose it, but he's the Ring Magazine champ. I don't know if it's a fight you can defend or anything, but he has no actual IBF, WBO, WBC, or WBA title. So
no, he has no sanctioned fight. No sanctioned belt per se.
So let me ask you this, Cheeto. So if somebody got all the belts, do they still got to fight Mel for the ring, or how does that work?
That's a good question. Actually. They have to. They will eventually have to see Mel, or Mel. Well, I don't know, because you figure if all the dudes, because he's the lineal champion, so he's the man in the division. But I'm not sure how that will work.
I've never seen a lineal champion without no belt. I've never heard of that.
Tyson Fury?
He didn't have not one belt?
Nah, he was running around with that lineal title for years when Wilder had the WBC belt. Remember? And then AJ
yeah, that is right. That is right. But it was somebody else. Yeah. I don't know how that works though. Well, you know what I'm saying? Say if you do get all 4 belts, are you lineal? I guess that would make you lineal if you had all the belts.
Yeah, but they will have to see Jamel, or Jamel, I guess, will have to exit the weight class. I think that's how that works. I think once Jamel officially moves out of 154, then that's when I think they'll give the guy who has all 4 belts the Ring Magazine title.
Because Mel ain't gonna fight Bud. He ain't fighting him either, man.
You said have the pay-per-view numbers been released? Yeah, kind of. Rick Glacier, if you want to take his word for anything. He said that the numbers was well under 50,000. Well under 50,000 for the pay-per-view for that fight. Terrible. He says many asking about the Fundora Zoo pay-per-view number. It seems as if Amazon and PPC are hiding the number, which in reality is it so low it's an embarrassment. My source that I've gotten the pay-per-view numbers from since July 2004, an LA-based entertainment attorney, saying it's probably set an all-time low. Who's buying that? Even the PBC operators who float those phony high pay-per-view numbers are completely silent on this one. I believe it completely tanked on pay-per-view, like way under 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Not a good sign for the floundering PPC. Artistically, it was a very good show, but financially, it was obviously a disaster.
They'll tell us it was 300,000 pay-per-view or 250,000 pay-per-view buys. That's what they'll try to feed us.
Yeah, so I mean, it didn't do good. I didn't expect it to do good, honestly.
I didn't pay for it, Bushido.
I didn't expect it to do good. So I mean, it is what it is, man.
They don't want to put the fights on that people want to see.
Nope. And that fight should have been on for free.
For free. If it should have been on for free.
Yep. So I mean, yeah. That was a regular ass fight, brother Beefcake. Regular fight that should have been on regular TV for regular people to see.
I mean, I think it would have been. I mean, it was a good card, but I mean, it just the main event just, it just didn't live up. I mean, it was a good fight, but it wasn't no marquee guys really.
Salute to Lenny Wallace for the super chat. He says they kind of doing Bud dirty like they did Hagler, and it's funny, bro. It's funny you say that because I was thinking earlier, like Bud is kind of like the modern day Hagler. How boxing kind of, how he kind of dealing with the politics of the sport and shit, and. You know what I'm saying? He is southpaw. He's black. He's good. All that and shit. He kind of remind me of Bud. Bud's kind of like the modern day Hagler to a degree. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't getting no fight with Spence where he ran Spence out of the ring. You know what I'm saying? So there was no situation to where it was a split decision to where it could win either way, no matter how you watched it. So yeah, I see the similarities with that, how they kind of do with the career and everything.
Yeah, because it took Marvin Hagler 40 fights to get a championship fight.
Yeah. Yep. You said why hasn't PBC released their schedule yet? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they haven't got everything set in stone yet. And with this first pay-per-view allegedly being a disaster, I don't know if Amazon's going to be really jumping the gun to just put anything on pay-per-view. They're going to have to figure something out.
I do think that Tank card would be a good card, though, with David Benavidez and that dude.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely a great card. Absolutely. That's definitely worth buying. Yo, hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, that card is definitely worth buying. The Tank Davis Benavidez card. Absolutely.
Did they announce any of the other fights besides those two?
No, not really. Nah. This is actually Madrimov and Fundora right here. Yeah, they was sparring, I guess, or training, or whatever. So,
hey man, how the hell does Fundora make 100? How did he come in at 152.8 pounds and he's 6'6", man? Explain that.
He came in at 152.
152.8.
Wow. How the hell is that possible?
And he's 6'6".
Man, that's probably why he's so damn weak and chinny. He needs to put some fucking more weight on him.
He should at least be at 175, man.
Yeah, 6'6", 150 pounds. I mean, shit, dude, you a string bean.
152.8. I didn't weigh that since high school, man. I don't know.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how is it possible, but apparently he's making it. He's a freak of nature. 6'6", 150 something pounds.
I wonder what he walks around at.
I would say probably about 180. I'd say it's about 180. But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, man. We just go wait for the latest news, the word. It's looking like Crawford next opponent could be this dude right here, man. This Makarov guy. At 154 pounds for a unification fight.
Who did he beat for the title?
Huh?
Who did he beat for the title?
I'm not even sure, bro. I don't know. I don't know at all. Somebody in the chat might know, but all I know is that he's the guy that got the belt that Jamel had to pretty much vacate. Got stripped of, so he fought somebody for a vacant title, beat the guy, and now he may be getting a fight with Terence Crawford. So we go see.
Yeah, I think Bud can be undisputed in this thing in a year, man. If they give him the fights, man.
I don't know.
I think he'll be able to do it if he gets unified in his next fight. Like if it happens where he gets the WBC, WBO unification fight off the gate, then he'll have a good chance of being undisputed.
Yeah, but they gotta be willing to fight too, and the other team got to be willing to make it happen. You know, you heard Sampson say what he said, Scamson. So
let me ask you this: is Fundora, is he with PBC? Because these other guys is promoters. So is he affiliated of PBC or is he a PBC fighter? I'm not sure. What is that relationship with Fundora and PBC?
Well, PBC is really a TV show anyway. That's what it's categorized as, is a TV show. It's not necessarily a promotional company. It's a TV show.
I mean, is he an Al Heyman guy or is because
I think so. I think all the guys that is Al Heyman guys, you'll hear him say, I think Al Heyman. I'm not sure if he said that after his last fight. If he did, then you know he's an Al Heyman guy.
Nah, he didn't.
So he may not be. I don't know though. I'm not 100% sure. He may just be dealing with Sampson in there.
Because he called that other guy his promoter. I can't pronounce his name, the last name, but the guy you just said, Sampson guy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But I mean, we go see what happens. We go see if the Saudis will make the fight. I think that'll be a good, you know, just Bud be hopping right into the new weight class and fighting the champion on his first fight up. So we go see if it can happen. The Saudis will definitely make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And money definitely wouldn't be an issue. So
no, guys will get a career high payday fighting Bud anyway. You know that.
Yeah, and then with the Saudis involved, they'll guarantee that. So, yeah, man, all this stuff about Errol Spence and, you know, all that, these guys, they jumped the gun, I think, and thinking that Spence was going to just leapfrog in front of Crawford to take that fight, but WBO had other plans, and it seems like the Saudis do too. But salute to Damone Daniels on the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that donated to the dojo today. Catch you guys on the next one. Also, hit that like button if you're catching the replay. Peace out.